Hey guys, welcome to Introduction to Cybersecurity. This is section 1 where we will get an overview of cybersecurity, why cybersecurity is important, what a cyber attack is like, what are job opportunities in this particular profession, how do you go about learning about cybersecurity, and then towards the end of this section, I want you to do a small assignment which helps you learn about cybersecurity. You must have seen several cybersecurity billboards in Silicon Valley. This one particularly is at San Jose Airport. Cybersecurity is top of the mind for a lot of US corporations as well as government organizations. Let me talk through a simple cyber attack. About 1 million credentials are leaked every day. So what's a credential? A credential is a username password. And a typical credential leak is what happened with Yahoo a few years ago, where they lost username and passwords for their email account holders. So companies daily compromise username and passwords of their users, and these leaked credentials are used by what's called a botnet. A botnet is a machine which tries to imitate and behave like a human at a much broader scale. So the bots take these credentials and mimic as humans on another site. So for example, your credentials from Yahoo, which is your username and password, gets used by these machines or bots to imitate you on another site like Expedia or Target. And these bots then steal your credit card information, your gift cards, and various other assets from other websites. A very typical cyber attack these days, not at all secure, not at all sophisticated, but very prevalent. I want to talk a little bit about what cybersecurity profession is like. What's the supply demand like? I'm going to show you a couple of screenshots from this tool CyberSeek. So CyberSeek here is showing you the talent gap in California. There are about 30,000 plus jobs available, and let's go explore it ourselves. So I'm gonna go to my browser and go to this website cyberseek.org, and this is essentially giving you a good idea of what the cybersecurity talent gap is and why you should learn about cybersecurity to be gainfully employed. I'm going to click on interactive map, and the interactive map brings up the supply demand heat map. And in this particular case, I'm just going to select total job openings. So right now in California, there are 31,731 jobs open in cybersecurity. If I want to look at other states, I can do that. Also, if I scroll down, you will see what are the various jobs available. So of those 30,000 plus jobs, about 13,000 are in TIA security, and so on and so forth. Let me briefly show you what a cybersecurity career pathway is like. So if you come in as a software development skill set as a feeder role, so if you pass from a computer science program, you could get directly hired in mid-level as cybersecurity analyst or penetration tester. Our course covers a whole section on penetration testing. How do you make your assets, websites, applications more secure by doing penetration testing? So that's a very viable mid-level career options. On an advanced level with software development skill sets, you can become a cybersecurity engineer or an architect. If you just have like some networking background, so some understanding of how internet works and so on and so forth, you can come in with a whole bunch of entry level jobs like a technician, analyst, an incident responder, IT auditor, and kind of feed into mid-level and advanced roles. So you can play with this website and see with various feeder roles what kind of cybersecurity roles you can land in. And just to kind of give you an idea, you know, the salary range for these jobs is from $70,000 per year to $150,000 per year. So very well paid, abundant jobs. All right, we talked about CyberSeek, uh, the supply demand heat map, the national level aspects of it, what a career pathway in cybersecurity is like. Let me switch gears and talk a little bit about learning cybersecurity. 80% students entering community college have a remedial math level, and a lot of employers are afraid of hiring these students because they presume that high level of math and technical skills are required for various functions in especially technical domains. That is not true. The 2 million students in California community college system can be trained uh, and can be provided with appropriate skill sets to get into technical jobs like cybersecurity. You do not need advanced level calculus to know how to work with cybersecurity, but you do need some form of programming experience, and this course as well as the upcoming hackathon will help you gain those skills. So let's kind of touch a little bit about what's the best way to go about learning about cybersecurity. So I encourage students to first start by reading the Verizon data breach report. We will do that. So let's go to Google and type in Verizon data breach report. And so this will lead you to the data breach investigations report website from Verizon. So this is the 10th year of this report. It is a comprehensive report of all the data breaches, which is cybersecurity attacks, which happened in 2017. I'm going to briefly play a little intro video for it, so it gives you an idea of what it is.
Cyber criminals rarely fit the Hollywood stereotype. Guys in disused warehouses only targeting governments and big banks. The reality is that they're mostly opportunistic, using scattergun techniques like phishing and exploiting avoidable weaknesses. And their intent is rarely world domination. It's usually just to get their hands on anything they can turn into money, and your data will do nicely. But don't underestimate them. Cyber criminals are continuously upping their game. They're sharing information and refining their tactics. Are you? Do you review?
I'll let you finish the video at your leisure, but it gives you an idea that cybersecurity nowadays is not as sophisticated as Hollywood movies make it. And this report gives you a good idea of what is happening today. So as you kind of scroll down on this website, there is an executive summary of the report. But further down, there is a 78-page document, which is the full DBIR report. So when you click on that, you will get this report. It's about 78 pages. It's in its 10th edition, 76 actually, and will tell you about incidents and breaches and what happened over last whole year, which is 2017. So I encourage you to skim through it. It touches various industries. It tells you about breach trends, what kinds of classification patterns on breaches there are, so on and so forth. So I highly encourage you to skim through this report before you get on to the next section. And as an exercise, in your quiz for this particular section, there is a question from the report. So go on to the quiz section of section 1, which is overview of cybersecurity, and answer the question before moving on to the next section. Good luck and welcome to the course.